Hi, welcome to Maria in Sweden. This is my Filofax that I use for nearly everything, but especially for my work. Before I start doing a flip through of this beauty, I just wanted to tell you that this brand Byredo, that is a perfume brand with absolutely beautiful perfumes. They have launched a hand cream, and as I use the perfume La Tulipe, I bought this small tube of hand cream, and it's very smooth and very well smelling. Did you say smell with a perfume? In Swedish you have another word for that, but it smells beautiful. It smells like, the La Tulipe smells like a powdery, like powder. And when I say powder, it's, you know, this old powder that your granny had. And when I smell on this one, it takes me back to the bedroom where my grandmother had all her makeup, her jewelries, and her creams. So this is very much my grandmother's smell, and when I listen to what I say, it doesn't look that attractive, but I mean, you know, smelling like grandma, like an old lady. But her bedroom smelled beautiful. Anyway, so this is the hand cream. I've done a flip through and plan with me of this one, but I thought that I was going to show you, because now I've been using this for 2 weeks, and I really like how it turns out. It's quite chunky, and I like that. The problem is that it's so chunky that I have problems having it in my briefcase, you know, when I carry this one and my computer and some other, you know, material stuff for work. But I take that because I really like it. What I'm thinking of is that if I am going to, I'm still waiting. I don't know what's happened with my second order from Cloth and Paper. The first order arrived within a week or 10 days. This one has been taken a couple of weeks, so I'm quite worried that it has got stuck somewhere. And what I'm thinking of is that if I'm gonna use all of that, because I ordered the weekly calendar, so the weekly with the daily and the monthly, it will be too thick. So then I'm thinking of maybe I have to order another Filofax or another brand and put all my other note papers and everything in it. But we'll see. I'm not sure yet how this career as the Filofax owner will end. Probably it will go all overboard. It usually do that for me, you know, when it comes to my hobby with papers and planners and pencils and pens and everything that you can own. Anyway, so here it is. I put a thin pen. Let's see if you can see everything here. I don't know if you saw, was it up too high? No, I think it was quite good. I have this thin pen here that comes from Le Pen. It's the Marvi brand, and I have too many maybe. I think I got maybe all the colors that they have in that brand. It's very they are very nice to hold, and it comes out quite good when you want to write something. Wait, I'll show you. I'll do it here in this wasn't planned, but I am very spontaneous, so go for it. So here is the black, And as you can see, it's a very nice, comes out very nicely, and you don't have any, it doesn't bleed through, and it doesn't, because the Happy Planners papers are a little bit thinner, and the cloth and paper is much thicker and better quality, so it doesn't bleed through at all. And here is the blue. Here is the pink. Funny way of writing the P. Here is, what color is this? I don't know the word even in Swedish, but I will say green, because it is green at least. And this is military green, so I write military. Military. And this one is a typical red. And this one is purple. Purple. And this one is orange. And so light pink, and here is the pink. What I was going to say was that the best thing with these is that the color is very, very steady, reliable. And then here is light blue, and then it fits perfectly to the pen loops in the planners, and they don't take that much space. Here is gray, oops, gray. And here you have the light, or the apple green, the Granny Smith green. And here is yellow. And I don't know about this one. Let's write dark, because it has a little bit another tone as in the red one. So here they are. Look how beautiful. Yeah. So what I was coming from was that I had my gray pen here to use when I needed it, and then, sorry, I'll just have to finish. Oh, here is another one. Oops. Here is a dark blue. I will probably find another color somewhere, but it's quite a nice collection, isn't it? Perfect. Yeah, okay, so I have my thin pen here, and then I have this pen that I ordered from Cloth and Paper, that is Cerasa Dry, Drift Grip 0.5. It's very nice. If you look at the finish with this one, you can write my name here. I have one in 0.5, and I have another one in 0.4. And I really like how it feels to write with them, and the feeling in the hand. Anyway, so here I put a plastic pocket, so I can use this one for my different post-its that I use in different ways. And here is the yearly calendar that I like very much. Here is a list that I do when I just have to, I don't want to forget, and I put it first here, and then I transfer it to the day when I have to do it, and I do it, when I'm doing my planning for work. And so when I transform this to the dailies, I really, I think, okay, so what's happening that day? What is realistic? How much time does one of these take? And, so I can really micromanage myself, and I like that. So that's what I use this one for. On the back side, you can do your to-dos. So what you can do here is that if let's say I know that some of these are, to do one thing you have to do. To complete this one, for instance, I have to do a lot of other things before it's done, and so I can specify it here. write the title of the thing that I was going to do, and then I'll put all the small parts, the projects under it. I think you understand what I mean. Okay, here's the schedule. I have these dividers here up on the front, where it says schedule, lists, projects, finances, goals, and MISC, that I've learned what that means. Thank you all the people that have written to me and telling me. I like to be enlightened. So here behind this one I keep my schedule, my planner, and here I have a paper that I punched, and this paper comes from American Craft, and I really like the way how it looks. In the second order from Cloth and Paper, I've ordered things in gold and in light pink, so I think this will be very pretty with that. Here I have a dashboard, a divider in plastic. As you think, so shall it be. No, as you think, so shall it be. I always read this as an I. As you think, so shall it be. It's all about the mental thing. And here I have a post-it from Cloth and Paper. And here I've had a habit tracker that I've tracked for last week. It came out quite well. Yeah, here is the post-it. Went away. Here is another paper that I punched with beautiful butterflies. And I've used the other part, it's a scrapbooking paper, and I will use the other part for my happy planner for a spread a couple of weeks ago. I thought I was going to show you my puncher. It's a mobile one, so you can, have this one in your planner. It's for an A5, and this is how I do when I punch something for my planner, for the Filofax, because for the other ones I have ordinary big chunky heavy things, and so I am looking for a puncher that is more. This is for a mobile one. It's very thin. You can take one paper at a time, and I'm happy that I have it, but I will buy a big one. And if you have a puncher that you like, please write it down in the comments, and I'll see, and I will look it up. Anyway, so what I have to do to get the right size, I use my cutter from Fiskars, and here is, let's see, the size. I always forget. I use the centimeters, and I have to look this up. 14. Oh, wait, I'll have an ordinary. Where is my ruler that I normally use? Sorry, I just have to check this, and it will be right from the start. Here it is. So it's 14.5, and the other 14.5 times 9. Hey, sorry, wait, I'll just take a larger ruler, so I have a... And where is that one? I used it just a couple of minutes ago. I'm really confused, and I am really frustrated because I have a very hard time knowing where I put my things. Sometimes I think that I am very close to get Alzheimer or something. And I mean, it's not to be funny, it's just Oh, here it is. Okay, so now let's see. The right 21 times 14 and a half. Yeah. So 14 and a half, that's the width. 14 and a half, here is 15, and I'll go just 100. And then we said, just to make sure, 21. And then I put the 21 up here. Of course it is because it's a half of A4. So, okay, so let's see, let's pretend that I want to have this paper in my planner, and I probably will because it's it says in Swedish, love, desire, love, longing, kisses, happiness, feelings, memories, happiness, faithful, kisses, feelings, and it goes on and on and on. Being in love, laughter, and thick and thin. So it's the theme is love. Anyway, it's quite thick, the paper, so we'll see if this will work out. You open it like this, and then you have these marks here. So you put your paper inside and you align it with them. You make sure that the paper is within this. I normally just take a washi tape just to make sure that the paper will stay where I want it to stay. And here it is. So then I just put a small piece of washi tape here, and then I fold it, and then I just squeeze it. And yeah, it's quite thick, as I said. So then you have to go through the whole ruler, the line, and then you have to check this out and see if they are all here. Yeah, and then I have this, and then you open it, and then you can take it out. Look, pretty. So, and then I put it in my planner. So maybe I should put it here. Yeah, why not? So this will be the front page of my planner. Look how thick it is. Do you have an idea of what kind of Filofax I could buy to keep all my projects in it? Because I'm thinking of, yeah, well, maybe take it from here and have this in one planner, and this, everything that has to do with the calendar planner is in this part. So if you have an idea, please tell me. I am a beginner, or I used to have a Filofax in the Stone Age, but then you didn't have that many to choose between. Sorry. Yeah, so where were I? I was here. The schedule with the paper from American Craft, some Post-its that I use, another paper from American Craft that is very cute, I think. And then I have two of these liners from Filofax. This one is to show where I have a paper that I can write, a note paper. For now I have only one. And then here is, this one also marks where the monthly calendars starts. So here's January, where I used the half square stickers to mark when I have work to do. I work every day, but when I have customers. And here you can see the customers also. Here is, this is where I stayed at home, being very, not being free from work. And that's almost true because I went to work on Thursday. I had some work to do. Here are the days when I do my coaching. Yeah, and I marked here so that you can easily see when it's weekend, and here's the working week. Here I make notes where I do some marketing. We do that with the web, so I'll write here when I do that because I have to follow it up. And here is March. I'm going on a vacation in 2 weeks, so here is black for that. Here is something that means that I am away for work, as I am here, and here are the coaching days, and here are the days where I have different clients. So I think that works out quite well. And then I go to this, and what I've decided to do is that I have the monthly calendar till June in this planner. And then when we come, down to April something, I'll have to start putting in August, September, October, because then, assignments and everything comes for that. But as I am a consultant, sometimes, you can't think that much ahead because you never know what kind of work you got. Here is the today divider. So, and I can't really show you, can I? I'll just have to look it up here. Because I don't want to show you something that has to do with my clients. For instance, on Wednesday next week, I write down the different things that I have to do, and I know that with her I have a coaching for 2 hours, this one I have for 1.5 hours, so I'm just, I will just have time to have a lunch between these two. So even though it looks like, oh, I have a lot of space here, I don't. And so, but here I know that this appointment is moved to another day, so here I will have some hours to do administration. So what I do is that I write down my priorities and the to-dos. So I will probably get some of the things from my list here and I will put them here, and because I know that I will have time here, but I won't have any time between these, and then I have something here that I can show you, and after that I will probably go home. Here I have a better Tuesday. I have only one assignment, one customer, but I have a lot to do with some planning for an education that I will have on Friday, and that is very new, and I have a lot of adjustments to do with that. So I have to, nearly micromanage the whole day here for every hour, so I do the right things. What these dailies are doing for me is that they make it very clear how much time I have to do things, and it helps me to prioritize. Sometimes I can get a little bit overwhelmed of everything that I have to do. I own my own company, and it's all about doing all the work for the clients, to prepare, to administrate, you say that, make the administration around the projects, but also marketing your company, doing talking with prospects that can be a customer. You have to realize some ideas that you have that will give you work in a 6 months period or something. So it's high and lows, and when you have this very, very long to-do list with things like answer that email till create a new program for this organization, it's high and lows. And when I see this list, I am quite good in prioritizing, but sometimes I will get stuck into something and not being able to see the whole picture. So this helps me a lot, very much in my planning. What I'm thinking is that I will probably only use my dailies for the micromanagement, and then I'll maybe use the week and the monthly and they will stay in the planner, but we'll see when I get them. the cloth and paper order number 2. So this was a little bit of a flip through. I don't have that much to say about the other ones, the projects and the goals and everything. I'll show you that in another video. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.